What was the creepiest thing that ever happened to you? I've always been skeptical about creepy stories. Ghosts, shadows, voices in the night. I thought people just exaggerated. That changed one night when I was 21, renting a basement apartment on the edge of town. The place was old but cheap. The ceilings were low, the walls thin, and sometimes the pipes made noises like footsteps. I brushed it off. My landlord lived upstairs, and I figured the house just had character. But then things got strange. It started with my keys. I'd leave them on the counter before bed, and in the morning they'd be on the floor by the door. Once, I found them sitting neatly on my pillow. I told myself I was just forgetful. Then came the whistling. Faint, off-key, always the same short tune. I'd be reading in my room and hear it drifting through the vents. My landlord swore he never whistled, and when I went upstairs once to ask, he looked genuinely confused. The creepiest moment came late one night. I woke up at 3 a.m. to the sound of whispering. My heart hammered as I sat up in bed, straining to hear. The voices weren't clear, just soft, overlapping murmurs, but they were inside my apartment. I grabbed a flashlight and checked every corner. Nothing. I told myself it was the pipes again, or maybe neighbors outside. I climbed back into bed, but that's when I noticed something chilling. On my desk chair, turned toward my bed, sat my wallet, wide open, like someone had been going through it. That was the moment I realized I needed to leave. I packed a bag, walked out, and didn't come back until daylight. The next morning, I asked my landlord if anyone had access to the basement besides me. He hesitated, then admitted the basement had once been split into 2 apartments, but the second entrance was sealed behind a wall of drywall. He said it was impossible for anyone to get through. But here's the thing. A week later, when I finally moved out, I looked closer at that sealed wall near the laundry room. Behind a loose panel, I found a small crawlspace. Inside were food wrappers, an old blanket, and cigarette butts. Someone had been down there, watching me, moving my things, whispering at night. And suddenly, the whistling didn't sound like pipes anymore.